Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I cannot sleep, so I got an idea to do a craft and I thought you guys might want to see this one. So tonight I'm going to be making with these right here from the dollar store some prosperity bells for your door. Bells, just like wind chimes, are used to break up negative energy patterns that may be in the air, that may be stagnating near your door or with people. And so every time they ring, it's like a bell, you know. They're like chimes. You can use them in spell work. And with my goddess or deity being Hecate, I like to put keys on mine. Now you can paint your bells. I was going to do that. Most people, when they do their prosperity bells, they make them with ribbon or twine. And that's fine if that's all you got, but I want to make one that's more fancy. So what I'm going to be using is some silver chain and so you're going to need some pliers like this, some clippers if you're using chain. If not, you just scissors, and you can use twine, you can use ribbon. There's all sorts of things you can use. You can braid, so it's not just a piece. You can braid it and or like do macrame knotting, which then you can involve knot magic. So there's different ways you can do it. So the colors are usually green and yellow for prosperity, but you don't really have to adhere so strictly to color if you don't want to. So let's get started. So they've got a clip there. So let's grab my jump rings. Where'd they go? I just had the belt sitting right next to me. Well, first I want to show you. Let's see here. Oop, sorry guys. I want to show you my craft stuff. So I want to pull a couple keys from here. I know I've got a bunch of keys, and I'm going to put things, I like to put like different little chimes and stuff on there just to make it more decorative. So let's see. Oh, here's a little key. Okay, let me put you guys back down. In fact, let me go over here and I'm gonna get my skeleton keys and we'll use some of those as well because I love skeleton keys. Okay, these right here are all, I used to have more. I do have more. Some of them are hanging on different chimes that I've made. But there's a store in Kingsport, Tennessee. It's an antique shop, and they have like an area where it's like a lot of different hardware for like hinges or doorknobs, keys. They have a big old box full of big old keys, and I got a lot of these from there. There's this one. It's just a regular old skeleton key. And then there's this tiny one. I think this one was a clock key. I really like to collect clock keys. I think they're really cool. This one I found, so down here in the South, there is a lot, so like my doors in my house, they have really old original doorknobs and the fixtures and everything. And usually when you go into an old house, like an old farmhouse or anything with old doors like that, if you look above the doors, see there's like a little ledge up there, If you just search around and look above all the ledges, you'll usually find a skeleton key. And this is my favorite one, actually. I bought this from the antique store that used to be here that closed down. It is so cool. It's really heavy. So I think I'm going to stick to these two silver ones here. And a couple from my stash. So let me gather more of my supplies and then I'll show you. Okay, so besides the bells, I'm going to make a tiny little spell bottle. So this is essentially a protection ward. A house blessing, a protection ward. My intentions right now are protection ward. You know, so people who have ill will towards me aren't in my house. So the best way to do it, instead of making all of your strands the same length, we're gonna stack it so the bells don't all hang together. And if you're making it like I am, you can, like if you don't have a covered porch like I do, I would suggest that you not put this out where it can be weathered. Unless you just don't care, then, you know, it's all up to you. But since this is like kind of a nicer one, I'm going to keep this. Well, I've got a covered porch also, so. But if I didn't, I would keep this on the inside of my door because it will work just as well. And, you know, it's for me to look at. See, I had one of these on my door last year, and then Tina, my cat, learned that if he just hit the bells, I'd let him inside. Well, that started to get really annoying after a while. So as you can see right here, I've stacked the lengths of my chain. And I've already put the jumbo size jump rings through the top. But first, I want to make, I got my evil eye beads. I want to make an evil eye. I just want to put an evil eye on here to reflect back any negativity. I also got a moon charm, a little crystal, and just some little silvery dangly bits for protection. So with the evil eye, I'm going to take some, oh, here they are. I'm going to take some bead caps, I think is what they're called. They're like these right here. And I'll show you. So, what was it? Oh, yeah. Bead cap. And then my evil eye beads. I got this bag of evil eye beads for like $5 on Amazon. And you can literally make like so many different charms out of these. Actually, I want to get a different decorative head pin. So like this. So, how have you guys been doing? I have been doing a lot better. Really gearing up for this full moon. It's a very intense one, as my fellow witches know. A lot of like things being pulled from the past, a lot of blockages being cleared. So if you're feeling like blocked, if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're having a lot of nightmares, if you're having a lot of anger outbursts, remember that your anxiety can show itself as anger and irritability. You're not just an asshole. That's what I thought for the longest time about myself, not anyone else. Okay, so I'm just going to put just a couple things on here. I don't want to make it too fancy because it is just going to go on the door. So see, like that. And then you just take your round nose pliers, make a little loop at the top, push the loop over, cut the excess, and round it off, close it. So there you go. Now I got a evil eye to put on here. So let me get some of this assembled and I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, this is what we've got so far. Now all I did for the top was I took a length that would, I would ensure would fit around a door. And I took a really big sized jump loop, or little connector, and I just strung on first the top one side of the wire, and then I proceeded to put all of the chains of bells on, and then I put the little evil eye, and then I put the other side of the loop, and then closed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to like hang our keys from the chain, and we're going to hang everything else, and then when I'm done I will show you how it looks, and then I'll also show you a quick one with twine. So, or maybe I'll do that in another video because this one's already getting long. Okay, so let me finish this and I'll be back. Okay guys, we're all done. I decided to scrap the little spell bottle idea, only because these bottles do tend to break if they are hit hard. And with this having metal on it and chains and prone to, people might be breaking it, then I don't want to risk it. Actually, let me move this key right here. I don't like the placement of it now that I've got it all done. Y'all ever do that where your project is done and then you step back at it and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. That is not going to work right there. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right here. And my eyes are so dang bad that I can't ever see these jump rings. Maybe one day I will get over my anxiety and take my ass to the eye doctor. But I should be wearing bifocals, but I don't. Stupid move, because my little sister, as you guys know, has glaucoma. And that shit does run in our family because my aunt has it. I don't know if you guys know, but I've already had cataract surgery in both my eyes. Anyway, this is the finished product. I absolutely love them. I'm not going to hang them on my front door because things could break. It's not all that sturdy. But I'm going to hang it on my front porch, probably somewhere near my front door so the wind can hit it and bells can make noise and stuff. But yeah, you can easily make one of these. Actually, I just ordered a big thing of miniature bells, so I can show you guys more sturdy ones that you can actually put directly on your front door so you don't have to worry about them being broken or anything. And yeah, so if you guys would like to make these protection bells, these witches bells, I would love to see your recreation, and I hope this brought some inspiration, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.